I like the extended version of the game because I can play more my final build character and test its mettle. It's the same gameplay, the same mechanics, it's practically the same game. But I do not like the presentation of the game, as it becomes difficult not because of the gameplay, but because of the puzzle they placed in the game. Hello guys, Genuine Gaming here, and here is my review on Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Inevitable Excess DLC. When the Inevitable Excess was launched, it came with it patch 1.2 of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I will not be commenting yet on patch 1.2. This review is solely on the DLC Inevitable Excess. When you run the DLC, the story would start off just before your final battle with Arilu Vorlesh inside the threshold. You would answer the call of Valmalus, an Aeon who is trying to protect the universe from anomalies. You would start at the highest level and the highest mythic rank. Here for me lies the problem of the game. Remember that Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous is mainly a role-playing game. And one of the idea of this kind of game is to be able to customize your character. Since you are at the highest level, there is no more room for customizing your character. Your character at the beginning of this DLC is the same character at the end, except maybe for better equipment that you will be able to find in-game. The good side of it though is that you will be able to test your character if it is any good or not. Another issue I have with the DLC is that I do not really feel that the choices I made in the main game Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous matter in the Inevitable Excess DLC. It's just sad because one thing I like about the main game is that your choices really matter. And here comes this DLC taking that away from you. I do not even feel the choices I make would matter, but what I know is that there is a secret ending of the game. One side note, your mythic path matters as there are choices in the game that is available only to certain mythic paths. And the biggest issue I have with the game is that it is one big giant puzzle. Personally, I do not feel that Alcat is good at making puzzle games. I do not take myself as bad with puzzle games, but Alcat puzzle games is weirdly done. Clues are randomly scattered, and you will not know which clue is for which puzzle. Sometimes, they do not even leave a clue, and you do not know that what you are standing on is already a puzzle. Let's take for example the tavern under Defender's Heart. It was only after so many run-throughs that I learned that those switches was a puzzle to be solved. And here comes Alcat with Inevitable Excess doing a giant weird puzzle that if you can't solve that big puzzle, you can't push through to the story. Although guides are everywhere in the internet, puzzles that pushes the story of the game should be a puzzle that can be solved by everyone. It should be solvable even without guides. This is just my opinion about the said topic. But do I have anything good about the game other than to test your character to the metal? The big thing that I like about this game is the story of the Inevitable Excess DLC. I like the way they presented it and the twist. Oh man, I was caught off guard with the twist of the story. All in all, this is my take of the game. This is still Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous extended version. Now, do I like the extended version? Yes, I like the extended version because I can play more my final build character and test its mettle. It's the same gameplay, the same mechanics, it's practically the same game. I just did not like how the game was presented. The presentation of the game is miserable, as it become difficult not because of the gameplay but because of the puzzle they placed in the game. The difficult puzzle they placed in the game greatly broke the game. That is why I score this game a 6 out of 10. These are just my 2 cents of the game. You may have a different take of the game. Feel free to share them in the comment section below. So, those are my take on the Inevitable Excess DLC. And I hope this review is helpful, and do not forget to leave a like to let me know. And if you want more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous video, subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Ciao!